Today's video is a basic tomato sauce. If you can't get out and buy any, but you have some basic staples, so I have a lot of tomatoes from the garden. You can use cherry tomatoes or regular tomatoes, some garlic, some onion, either or, salt, pepper if you like, and some olive oil. So what I have here is, first I took a deep pan and I put some olive oil in the bottom, maybe 1/4 of a cup, I don't know. I don't never measure it. And then I just roasted the garlic for about a minute, diced up. And then I added about 1/2 of a big onion, diced. And then I just added my chunk tomatoes. Now I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes too, and those I will just split in half. You put this on medium, get it going till it's bubbly like this. Then when I add the rest of my tomatoes, I'm going to turn it down to low and simmer it for at least 30 minutes and longer as I go to see the thickness, chunkiness I want. Now you can add pepper flakes, you can add basil, you can add a little bit of oregano, any extra seasonings that you want. I'm telling you what, the best part is digging out a warm tomato while it's cooking and eating that. There is nothing better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mangia, mangia. Ciao for now. Be right back. Who can tell me who says this if anybody kept watching? Tutti a tavola a mangiare. Here I added some pepperoncinis that I had and some random little peppers that were from the garden as well, just for a little added boost. Okay, we're about 20 minutes in and it's going down pretty good. I added cherry tomatoes, yellow tomatoes. There was a picture I added some dried herbs that I made, and I always add my pepper flakes. But let's give this a little bit of a taste. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. You guys have to do this. You don't have to buy store-bought. Get your fresh ingredients, or if you have a garden, definitely do that, and you've probably done this before. But you don't need to. I used to add spots of sugar in it and different things to get different tastes, but really this is all you need. This is amazing, and you won't regret it. It's so amazing. Also, I was going to say, if you have jars from other products that you rinse out, this is a great thing that you can store right in the fridge and use it for a couple meals right in the jar that you have. Don't get a new container. You don't have to have lots of those plastic containers, which you can do, and you can cool it completely and freeze it. But if you want to use it like within the week, definitely use a reused jar or a container that you have from other sauces or things that you've emptied and rinsed out the jar. It's a great way to save. Here I could certainly stop. It's thick enough to put on pasta. Now if I did that, I would pull it aside. If I was going to add a meat to it, I would do that. And then our tendency is usually to mix the pasta in with the sauce, not just pile it on top. Or in with the, yeah, mix the pasta with the sauce, not just pile it on top. Anyway, it is thick enough to pull out if you want. I'm going to keep it going in a little bit. And I wanted to add that if you want to go all out, you could make your own pasta, which could be another video I do, but I have done videos on bread, so you can make your own bread and easily slice that into making garlic bread or focaccia. So look back and I have videos on that as well. What a great thing. Essentially, over the years, we have made complete meals. you could piece it together. But I hope it gives somebody some inspiration out there. And I'm going to keep cooking a few more minutes. And I did save an old jar. It's not old, but a jar that's perfect for this. Okay. Okay, so I've pulled it off the heat, and this made a good batch. I mean, this definitely could be a meal, a couple 2 or 3 meals for me, but I would say a family of 4 for a meal. And if you add meat, I mean, definitely could feed 6. Anyway, I'm going to let it cool and then put it in a jar, and I'll probably have it later with some spaghetti. And it's beautiful. So my sauce is completely cooled, and I have this jar that I've saved, taken the label off, and I'm going to put it all in there. So the sauce I made, was maybe about 5 small to medium tomatoes and a handful of cherry tomatoes, some onion, garlic, cooked that in olive oil, simmered it, added basil. I added red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. You can add whatever else you like, but this made a very large jar of it, which will be a couple meals for me. The other idea is if you don't eat pasta, but you like the garlic bread, or even if you're a buyer of the frozen garlic bread that you cook, whatever you do, this could also, depending how thick you make it, like I did, it's easily a dipping sauce. So you could use it to dip pizza sticks in, or a bread, or use on crunchy bread, focaccia, or anything. So it doesn't just have to be for pasta, but it is something good. And if you're going even over to a guest house and they're having something like that, you could bring it as a gift that people could munch on through the night. So, okay, hope you liked it. Manja.